Hello and welcome to the penultimate episode of the Stalktober special event from the heart of the Jakuls. I'm your thrilled host Lothrin, and let's brush away the last flecks of dirt from our find. So go fetch that snack on your mind. Take the best spot there is, and get all warm and cozy to listen close and carefully to Filter. It's pretty simple, don't beat yourself up about it. But Odrus is still out there, Onth exclaimed, signaling out toward the jungle beyond. Ito shut the door, sealing it behind them. Precisely. The best way to fight an enemy is to let them defeat themselves. What? That doesn't make any sense. Onth sat upon the cold metal floor, worry written across his young features. Okay, I'll go over all the facts. My mission, all of it. First, Odrus arrives. He tries to mind control one town. They resist. He kills everyone. Second village, same thing. Third through ninth, he changes how he uses his voice to make your people listen and obey his power. It's taxing, though. We'll get to why in a moment. At the 10th village, he looks for someone to help him escape the dome. Why, though? You're asking me? I don't understand any of this. Onth swatted at a bug on his knee idly. Okay, the dome doesn't have anyone else in it now, and he already killed everyone that could help him escape. So he's stuck there. But you said everyone like you, like us, has powers. Sort of. We all have the same basic access. It all has to do with the filter solution. Estraja said one of his good friends came up with it, and it's really elegant and simple. Korgoros, or something like that was his name, I'm not too sure. But here, let me draw some examples. Ito sat cross-legged beside the boy, drawing out several large circles with a bit of charcoal. Excuse my crappy art, these circles represent a few different people with access to the chimes. That's what the Vu call what we do, the chimes. Does that have anything to do with the songs? Onth asked, perking up a little bit. Yeah, sort of. We're different, though. The songs can't really control any of their whims, or breed with any ease. We're like the Vu, and like the other races they created, the Jakuls, the Hivers, and whatnot. I like to think of us as something else, like the Vryn. Of the Vu, but different. The Vryn. Radical. Onth exclaimed as he examined his little hands with a fresh perspective. Pay attention. Ito snapped the boy back to his lesson. There now. When we're born, we have access to all the energy at once, but as we grow, we make choices. And through various lessons, that fills in most of the space. Ito spent a bit of time filling the circles. But as we discover our powers, mostly on desperate need, we empty out places for the energy, known as chords, to flow through. Ito wiped tiny circles out of the charcoal in each of the shapes, with the spit moistened on the end of one finger. Okay, so everyone needs the basic support chords. Those will keep as circles. That's how you generate energy to cut through metal like you do, Onth, or make solid shapes like you do, Ito. Ito nodded, holding up a hand to calm the excited child. Ito was just glad to finally have a distraction for the boy's loss and pain that seemed to be working. Okay, so say someone could do both what you and I could do. They make the shapes of light and the one of heat. Some of the holes in the filter become triangles for your ability, and squares for mine. See how there's a lot less circles to take in energy? Oh, okay, so the people that specialize in more ways, they can't become as powerful? Sort of. The filter here is stretchy, like your belly when you put a ton of food in it all the time. Keep putting a ton of energy through the filter, it'll keep stretching. But everyone has a natural limit. My filter will only stretch so far. Yours will only stretch as far as yours could ever go. Odrus's too. His filter never stretched all that much. So one day he figured out how to change all of the intakes, because he didn't have that many to all be the same function. He got real powerful and strong at it. That's how he can control almost anyone with his voice. Why did he have so much trouble with, us? Good, okay. Vren, we're different than what he used to control. We're not like Vu, so we have a different mind. It requires a different shape. He had to change his shape again. Now if a Vu shows up, he won't be able to control them. If a Jakul or a Hiver was there, he might kill himself from the strain. How different the minds really are. Wait, won't he just be able to change his filter holes again? It doesn't work like that, I'm afraid. You see, the filter could stretch, allowing you to make new ones, but once you've been using power for a while, the hole you draw that energy through hardens and stays that shape. How did he do it then? You can alter the shape of the input when you take in energy, but it's dangerous, especially once your filter is done expanding. It lessens the border between all the holes that take in the energy. If there's any tears in your filter between two of the intakes, Ito licked his palm and swiped it across one of the circles he'd drawn. That's bad, isn't it? It is. It means not only is Odrus stuck as someone that can only control Vrins in a prison without any Vrins in it, but he also can't use his powers to do anything else ever again. You said there was nothing in there but plants and insects, right? We had stories about animals, but I never met anyone who'd actually seen one. I didn't even know fish were a thing until you suggested we go look for one. That's not, laughed it off. Forget it. It's not a big deal. So, what do I do now? Will you train me? Like Estraja? What was his name? He trained you, right? We're going to him. If he won't train you, I will. Ito was taken aback for a long moment when Anth practically tackle-hugged him with his overflowing joy. And so it is. We're almost to our goal. As always, I've been your elated host, Lothran, and this was Filter, another tale right from the heart of the Jakuls. And now I must send you back the way you came. Korvoth, guide them back to safety.
Yes, sir. A pleasant hello and a fond farewell to each and all. Please leave your comments, questions, and kindnesses down below. None of that awful rude or mean stuff, though. You keep that to yourself. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to help us learn, spread, and grow. Don't forget that we encourage each and every one of you to do your absolute utmost to stay safe out there. Good night and good luck. You'll need it. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.